Welcome to the Patterson Library Connection. In this episode of our podcast, we'll share good news and library happenings, talk to fun and interesting guests, and connect with our Patterson community. I'm Lillie Muscente, the Director of Marketing and Programs here at the library. In today's episode, I'm talking to Garry Leavy, owner of Let's Go Trivia. We'll be talking about our upcoming Friends Trivia Night fundraiser, what makes this trivia night so special, and why you shouldn't miss this fun night out. Thanks for joining us. Now let's get started. Hi, Adam.
Hi, Lillie.
It's great to see you. It's been a while.
It's been a while. It's been a new year, 2026.
Yeah. It seems like the holidays were so long ago already, right?
I know. In some ways, I wish it wasn't true, but then also I'm like, thank goodness it's over.
Yeah. Did you have fun at least?
We actually had a pretty good holidays all around, and I mean, the most fun thing about it was just threading the needle between colds and flu, and I know we got away a lot, less scathed than some other people, and it all worked out.
Oh, that's good. We lucked out too. We had a great holiday, and having grandchildren makes it so much fun too, I have to say. It's been a long time since we had little ones around, and now with all these little guys, it is just really special.
I'm with you on that. We got to do a special kind of Christmas Eve thing with my sister and her kids who are around the same age as my kid. They're a lot of fun, and living vicariously through their excitement is awesome. They're still at the age where, and they're going to be for a while, where Santa Claus is a thing.
Yeah.
Although I did show the kid some Christmas movies, like those animated Frosty the Snowman. And I had this memory of them being this just, harmless little cartoons. But there's some scary parts. There's the Yeti. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he starts crying on the couch. There's the Yeti monster. And we have to explain, no, you just have the toothache. And you have to but I'm like, that's the thing I got to watch out for. Even in these kids' movies, you got to be careful.
I know. I think, we all have our own memories of those. Like everything was so picture perfect, right? Yeah. I know. No, it was great. I know. And so we went right from Christmas into New Year's, and it's 2026, and we're changing things up a little bit. Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Well, we made it, and so I think we deserve to, right?
Yeah, we did. We really did. And so did you make any resolutions?
Absolutely not. Who has the time to even think about resolutions? I don't have this kind of time. I mean, I think the big resolution is this. Let's spend less time like micro researching, micromanaging every single decision we make to the point where then we could have tried 4 different things, like, for, redoing the kitchen sink to our house or which car to get. Yeah. Just there's too much ability to research everything, and then you feel buyer's remorse if you don't do enough. But I think you also, end up wasting a lot of time doing too much research and not just pulling the trigger. So I think maybe that's the 2026. Do some research. Mm-hmm. But pull that trigger.
Yes, and just do it. I tend to overthink things too, so I'm right there with you on that one for sure. I know. I am that person, though, that likes to make the list. This is the to-do list. It's like things I want to do, or I should say things I want to experience, things I want to get done, things I want to change. So I like that fresh start feeling, like I just do. So, I kind of every New Year's Day, me and my husband go out to dinner and pick some cozy little pub someplace where nobody cares how many hours you stay in. We just make a list of the things I want to do, like, travel more, and let's, spend more time on the boat. Let's do some house projects. Let's take care of this and that, or pick a place we want to go visit that year, like some destination that we want to travel to. So it's kind of a good gauge of what we want to get done. And then every year, the next year, we look at the list and see how much we got done. And I have to say, we did pretty good. So it keeps me a little bit motivated, I think.
I think that's an amazing thing to do. Are these lists written down or in paper, or they're on digital?
I have a journal and I write it down every year.
So you can look back over the years. You have like a scrapbook.
It's a nice little tradition. It works for me. I like pen and paper. I'm a writer at heart. So I like pen and paper. I put everything down and I write it down. I look at it and I try to stay up. And the only thing that I've not checked off my list 3 years in a row is getting back to yoga. You start those, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That one escapes me. And I love yoga. I was so diligent about going. I never missed a class. And I just have not gotten back to this. So this year I wrote it like on a page by itself.
Large,
it's got a whole
print.
page. So I'm going to hold myself accountable for that one. So I'm getting back to that. So if we're starting 2026 off on the right foot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it'll be a great year. I'm going to be, one of my things is like, I'm a pretty positive person, but really being
More
really
positive.
more positive and
Okay.
saying, all right, 2026 is going to be a fantastic year for all of us.
Okay, good, because we need to balance out all the bad news.
Yeah, I'm just going to say we're going to have a great year.
Yeah.
We really are. So,
I'm
all
with you.
right.
Let's do it.
Okay. And now let's go on to some more good news.
I love it.
So 2026 is off to a great start, and we have so many terrific programs lined up for the beginning of the year. Both our youth services and adult departments have a lineup that you don't want to miss. On February 7th, it's Bring Your Child to the Library Day. The library is going to be transformed into a giant board game, and the kids are the pieces. And if they follow along the path and they get to the end, they win a great prize. So that's going to be a fun day. I hope you bring your kids out. And last year we had loads of kids. It was just so much fun. And then on winter break, they're going to have programs in the morning and the afternoons, and that's the week of February 17th. So if your kids are home from school, check out our website because there's a lot of stuff coming up. And Miss Catherine and Miss Hope are very creative, and they've put together a great week of events. And for our adults, we've got you covered too. We have movies, we have a program on how to organize your home coming up, art classes, college planning, and ways to save you money on your energy, where he will give you a free kit with all kinds of energy saving tools in it. And what I'm really excited about also is a fantastic concert. On April 2nd, we have a concert with Dave Keys. He's a native New Yorker. He's a keyboardist, a singer, songwriter, and he has over 40 years in the blues and American roots scene. He's toured worldwide and has played with Papa Chubby, Ronnie Spector, Odetta, Bo Diddley, David Johansen, and so many others. He's conducted the play Smokey Joe's Cafe, and he is so well known in his industry. He's terrific, and he will be here on that night playing with Chris Emenizer, who is a saxophonist and a longtime Patterson resident. He has quite an impressive resume as well, and it's going to be fantastic. It's just going to be such a great couple of months of programming, and that's just a few of what's coming up. But we hope you check out our website and the calendar and sign up for these programs. A lot of them do require registration, so the concert will fill up quickly. So if you're interested, don't miss it. Check us out, www.pattersonlibrary.org. Okay, and that's our good news. I'd like to introduce today's special guest, Garry Leavy from Let's Go Trivia. Thank you for being our guest today, Garry.
Great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, you're here because you are going to host a special fundraising event for our Patterson Library friends. It's a trivia night, and it is going to be a fantastic night.
We hope so. It's lining up to be great. So I know you've done events in the past, some fundraisers, paint night and some other events, and it's been a real success. So the pressure's on for me to replicate that in some ways. I'll do my best.
Yes, it's going to be a great night. And I know one of our friends went to a birthday party, saw you there, and she said it was the best night. She had so much fun. The crowd was having a great time. She said you were so funny. So she came back, told us about it, and we invited you to come to one of the meetings, and we were sold. So that's how this all came to be.
Great. Yeah. A lot of people will, when they hear trivia, they'll say things like, I'm no good at trivia, but everybody knows a little bit of something about everything. And once they see the game in action, it's multiple choice questions, it's a digital game. You know, when it's multiple choice question, you can literally figure out the answer. A lot of times you can. So people then get a little more involved, and we try to, you know, be as engaging as possible, have some laughs, play a little music, that kind of thing. So it's not some boring, humdum, pen and paper, quiet 1972 trivia. This is a modern, energetic, exciting game. So really looking forward to it.
So for anyone who hasn't experienced your Let's Go Trivia, who are you and why and how did you get into this?
Who am I? Who am I? I feel like Brian Johnson in The Breakfast Club trying to pen that famous one-page essay. Well, I just have always been a fan of minutiae. I don't know why. I think I get it from my dad, from reading the liner notes on vinyl records to learning license plates of neighbours' cars. I don't know why. Why do we do anything, you know? And I always enjoyed trivia, just little trivia tidbits, facts, or quizzes as we call them in Ireland. I used to host quizzes at my house at Christmas time when I'd go home to visit, and me and all my friends would play, and there'd be drinking and endless arguing, and never any fist fights, but it came close, you know, some storming out and that kind of thing. Skip forward to probably early 2010s. I'm bartending in Northern Westchester. I start running a trivia night on one of my bar shifts. It becomes very successful. I pitch it to another restaurant where I would go in then and do it on an off night. Did it, that became a success. Another brewery, actually Captain Lawrence Brewery, came up and saw me doing it there and asked me if I would do it at their brewery, which we're still doing to this day. And one thing just led to another. You know, it just became a thing, and I started doing more and more restaurants. COVID came, it all shut down overnight. And pre-COVID, we were pen and paper. I found this wonderful platform, started doing it online. Businesses started contacting me because all their staff were stuck at home. So to have a Zoom happy hour trivia, fun. This kind of thing, and it was really fun. Then everything reopened and restaurants took us back. We continued using this digital platform, which I absolutely love. And I continued doing private events for corporations, birthday parties, fundraisers, bar mitzvahs, you name it, I will do it. I have no standards. So it's been great, and it's a lot of fun, and like any business is not without its headaches and its fires to be put out, but it's great fun. And the old adage of do what you love and you'll never work a day it's really true. Like I really do love doing it, and a lot of times it does not feel like work, but I know it is, because you gotta, you know, it's non-stop. You can't just ignore phone calls and emails at 10 o'clock at night, and you know, early mornings to late evenings are pretty regular, but it's wonderful and I love it. And obviously the event that I did, that one of the ladies saw, I believe it was down in Brewster, Tilly's Table. Mm-hmm. It was great fun. I think it was an 80th birthday party.
Something like that,
if memory serves me correct. And sometimes I go into these events and I look around and I think, oh God, how's this going to be? But I also have tools, so to speak, to get everyone going. They don't know I'm doing it or I'm going to do it, and it typically gets everyone going. And you just kind of have to, people want to have fun. So it's just a matter of kind of pulling it out of them. So that's really how I ended up doing what I do.
It is awesome when you can do what you love to do, right?
Correct.
And every night sounds like a party for you, so lucky you.
I wouldn't go as far as saying party, Lily.
Okay, not a party, but a good time.
Maybe a good time.
A good time. Okay. So what makes your trivia night such a good time? What is it about trivia? Is it the questions, the energy, the teams? What is it that makes it such a great night?
All of the above, yes. So the hosts who work for me, I try to have them replicate what I do. So music is very important to our game, not music questions per se, having music playing in the background. Mm-hmm. The questions are timed. They have a 30-second timer. And like I said, they're multiple choice. So the points decrease with the time. So it's like a quiz show on TV. Mm-hmm. The pressure's on. Once that clock starts ticking, you got to hurry up because the points are whittling away. So that in itself creates a little bit of energy. Like I said, we keep music playing in the background. We sprinkle in audio music questions into the game. We do picture questions. One of the rounds we call a speed round because we actually cut the time in half. And 15 seconds, let me tell you, goes after having 30 seconds for 3 rounds, you get to a 15-second question, you blink and the time is up. And we've also increased the points for that particular round. So a lot of this creates energy, but the secret sauce is the host. The host has to be engaging and get to know people's names and really interact and eye contact with the crowd. Some will inevitably heckle something up or yell something up, and to be able to think on your feet and engage with that and not ignore it. If we see people struggling, kind of help them out maybe in a fun way. And, I've done it so many times that there's one-liners and jokes I have in my pocket ready to go. For example, this is an easy one, but let's just say who played Monica on Friends. and everyone except one team answers Courtney Cox. I mean, pretty much everybody knows that. So when I read out the correct answers, I'll say 98% said Courtney Cox, and one team have never seen Friends, which is probably true if you don't know the. So I have, little jokes like that, just to keep people engaged, keep them laughing, keep the show moving. Like, pacing is important. You don't want big lulls. I've seen trivia games where they'll ask a question and then play an entire song while teams are thinking of the answer. To me, that's a buzzkill.
Yeah.
I want to have 50 questions. This game, keeps going.
It
So
moves.
a combination of all those things.
I really am looking forward to this. 'Cause I know it's going to be so much fun. But so how does like a community trivia night, like the one we're going to host, compare to bar trivia night?
A lot of times private events or a community trivia night, a lot of the guests will know each other. Whereas a bar restaurant, they kind of don't. You only know who you're sitting with, whether it's your colleague, your family, friends, whatever it may be. Whereas a community or a birthday party or a private event for a corporation, they'll typically know each other. And they're kind of more fun because people are familiar with each other. Maybe they want to team up. Maybe there's some like intra-game rivalry and they're staring over at the team over there. We're going to get some heckling may start between them. So you won't get that at a restaurant typically. So a private event like a fundraiser in a community is certainly a way to kind of get the competitive juices flowing.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, I could see my family doing that. So I could just see it. So, and what made you want to partner with us? I know we were excited about working with you.
Just a fundraiser, help the community out, get to make some new friends and just do something close to home. I also do a trivia periodically at the what's it called? It's just up here on the left.
Oh, the VFW.
The VFW. Sorry, it was slipping my
nice.
mind. Yeah, so I do a trivia there. So just try to keep it local and get to know some folks and hopefully bring a nice entertaining night where they'll have me back.
Well, we're thrilled to have you. So we hope you would want to come back because you touched on it, like how much this helps the community. So having a fun event is what helps sell the tickets, obviously, that
Sure.
It's a fun event and it's a great night. We've done other fundraisers, and the Friends are really a great bunch of people that do wonderful things for us. Their fundraising funds go to buying things that our operating monies don't buy. Something like the scanner and the fax machine. They paid for the generator with the fundraising. We got a new stove this year. There's going to be a new water fountain installed soon. So they purchase things with the funds for special things that we can't do. And sometimes it's a program or something like that as well. Last year's great event was with Ellen Foley, who sang with Meatloaf on Paradise by the Dashboard Lights, and she's been on Broadway and on film, and it was a meet and greet with her and a great conversation, and it was such a fun night, and we raised over $5,000 for the library. So these fundraisers are really important. So when we were looking for something else to kind of, get the crowd going, and our friend member was so excited about you, we thought like, all right, that sounds like fun. So I'm getting more excited as you're talking about it because I think it's going to be a terrific night. So let's talk about March 6th. What can people expect? It's on March 6th and it's at 6:30. We didn't mention that yet. But what can they expect when they come?
Expect more than you think you're going to get because it's going to be loads of fun. It's going to be energetic, competitive. I assume we'll have some prizes there. And like I mentioned, the game is digital. So don't worry about sitting there with pen and paper and trying to figure everything out. We'll have a screen where the questions will appear up on the screen. Just come and experience it for yourself, but also you're helping out the community. So even if you're quote unquote no good at trivia, you can still come and sit with your family and friends and enjoy it and contribute. And it's a quick game. It's like an hour and 15, an hour and a half. So it's not some take up your entire night event. It's going to be, at least the trivia game will be. The rest of the event, of course, might be longer. But the trivia doesn't take that long at all. And you're going to have loads of fun, I promise. Just come and see for yourself. And I guarantee we'll make it a fun night for you.
Yeah, I know. And we're going to have light bites and wine and the prizes, and there'll be some raffle baskets people can take chances on. So it is going to be a great night. This group is terrific at throwing a fun night party. So this is going to be another one. And you kind of said it already, but if someone's thinking I'm not great at trivia, you're making it easy with the multiple choice questions, and everyone really stands a good chance at knowing something, right?
Absolutely. And one of the things that I do with our game is I really sprinkle a different array of questions across. It's not sports heavy or movies, TV, and music heavy. There's a little bit of everything about everything. I mean, I can ask you some questions right now, Lily, to give you an example
Okay.
if you're up for it. You ready?
Okay, I'm going to bring Adam in on this one. All right, Adam.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, Adam is the ringer of the group,
Yeah.
I
I'm
imagine.
gonna just
Okay.
go by my gut or whatever Lily doesn't choose. I'm gonna try to make this interesting.
Okay, remember, these are multiple choice. Now, these are going to appear on your phone. I'm just going to read them to you for the sake of the podcast.
Do we have a timer on this?
I'll put a 30-second timer in my head.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so multiple choice. So, which element is most commonly used in electric vehicle batteries? Is it iron, cobalt, lithium, or lead?
Lithium.
I was gonna say lithium too, but I'm gonna say cobalt.
Are you playing as a team or separate?
Separate.
Separate.
No, I'm not
Lily
playing on our
is
team.
correct.
Ah.
Lily for lithium. All right. Next one. How old was Barbara Walters when she died? 87, 90, 91, or 93? Lily, you go first. 87, 90, 91, or 93?
I'm going to say 91.
I'm gonna say 93. I think she made it.
Adam's got it on this one.
All
That's
right.
one each. Okay. How much is the highest Powerball win in history? 1 billion, 1.5 billion, 2 billion, or 10 billion? Adam.
Did you say 1.5 billion?
1, 1.5, 2, or 10?
I'm gonna say 1.5.
Lily?
I'm going to say 10.
It's 2.
Oh,
Two.
You know
Only
what?
2 billion.
only.
I thought 10 was too high. I should have said that.
They can't get you much these days.
No, 2 billion.
Inflation. Yeah. Right?
Get you a shed
Was
up
that
in the
recent?
mania.
That was the recent one?
I don't know when it was.
Yeah.
I don't know when it was. You want a couple more?
Sure.
Yeah, it'll
Okay.
be fine. But yeah, let's go for it.
What company did Yahoo acquire in 2013 for 1.1 billion? Vine, Bebo, Flickr, or Tumblr? Vine, Bebo, Flickr, Tumblr.
You want to go first, Lily?
I'm going to say Flickr.
I'll say Tumblr.
Adam's got this one. Well done,
I was
Adam.
gonna go Flickr either. You know, I don't know much about either one.
I don't know anything
Is Yahoo
about
still
either.
a company? Are they still around?
I don't know. I didn't know any of them, so.
And again, for anybody listening, these questions are going to come up on the screen, and they're also come up. You answer it on your phone. You actually punch in the answer on your phone. Next question. Here come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly is the opening line to what song by the Beatles?
Can I buzz in?
There's
Go
no
ahead.
buzzer,
You
Adam,
take
but
it.
I'm
go
going
on.
Lily because I'm
No.
in music. I know the answer.
Go
Yeah.
ahead with your imaginary buzzer.
Buzz. Come together.
Say that.
Yeah. That's right. I got it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can't remember my name some days.
What does the food chain Jimmy John's primarily sell? Pizza, burger, sandwiches, or seafood?
This might be your kind of question.
I've seen this, so
Jimmy John's. I don't know. I'll say pizza because everything is pizza.
And what are you going for, Lily?
I think seafood.
Sandwiches. Jimmy John's sells.
Are they good?
Sandwiches. I don't know. I've never had them.
It seems it's a regional.
Okay, here's your civics
I'm not
question.
looking too smart today.
Here's your civics question. Remember, you'll have a team as well, so folks need to know they're
That's
playing
a
as a
good thing.
team, not as individuals. In what amendment of the Constitution is the legal clause of double jeopardy? Third, fourth, fifth, or eighth? Double jeopardy is in what amendment of the Constitution? Third, fourth, fifth, or eighth?
So you can't be tried for the same crime
Correct.
twice. So if you get away with murder once, you
yeah,
can't be charged
correct.
for it again. Third?
That's what I would have said too.
Fifth.
Oh.
Fifth. I think fifth is on the
People
list.
got tried
plead
for
the fifth.
murder before they figure out they need to get away with it.
Okay, you should get this next.
Okay, last
Okay,
question.
Last
question.
question.
Go ahead.
Okay. What is the bending of light called? Reflection, retraction, refraction, translucent.
Refraction.
I agree. Refraction.
Refraction is correct. Okay, let's do one more. What is nyctophobia the fear of? Blood, insects, sharp objects, or darkness?
Sharp object.
I'm going to say darkness. Nick Light. German for lights.
Adam with the brains on Adam. Well done.
Wow.
I think Adam
And
pipped you at the
I'm
post
thinking
there.
because you get nicked with something.
Well,
and
it's
I'm thinking,
NYCT.
Oh,
But again,
I
so
didn't
you'll
get to
see this.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. See. Okay.
Well,
That was fun.
I wasn't keeping track, but
I think it was probably
Adam
even.
won.
I think probably 3-2, Adam, just by a hair.
I can't
Congratulations,
promise those results on
Taking
the actual
home-
But you don't get a
fundraiser,
prize
but I'll
tonight. You have
brag
to-
on the podcast.
You have to come March 6th
Yeah.
for the prize.
Adam's
think I'll
taking
have
home
to.
a prize of nothing. Bragging rights.
But you will get a
I'll
prize if
take
you
it. I
come
don't get
March
much
6th.
of those.
Yeah, we're gonna have great prizes on March 6th. So you must hear all kinds of crazy answers and stuff, right? What is the craziest answer you've ever heard?
It's more, well, because I put the answers into the game, sometimes I sneak in funny answers that only when you say them out loud and people will pick them, or I'll pick ridiculous answers that are wrong. Because it's multiple choice, I have to put the correct answer in and 3 wrong answers. Sometimes I put ridiculously wrong answers thinking no one's ever going to choose that, and how wrong I am. But one of the funniest things that always cracks me up is the team names people pick.
Oh,
You know,
that's
some of them
true.
are, you know, Jan and Bob because her name's Jan and his is Bob. There's not, but some of them are very funny off the top of my head, and you can pull a lot of these up online.
Puns. I'm assuming a lot of puns.
Yeah, a lot of Quiztina Aguilera, Tequila Mockingbird, Red Hot
cool.
Trivia Peppers,
Yeah.
Trivia
they're
Newton
creative.
John.
It's like band names, you know.
Yeah.
You gotta find a good band name.
I thought this was speed dating. So you get a lot of funny
fun.
names, yeah. So
Well, I am so glad you came on today to give everybody a little bit of a glimpse at what kind of fun that night is going to be. So thank you so much.
my pleasure. Thanks for having me. So March 6th,
March
6:30.
6:30 doors open. Here at the library, we are also offering free babysitting for parents. So on site with our youth services department, if you want to come, you're going to save a bundle on babysitting. And space is limited for that, so you do need to register the kids for that. And that is for parents who are playing or caregivers who have purchased tickets. So we'll give more information about that. But thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you for having me. I'll see you on the 6th.
See you on the 6th. And that was Garry Leavy from Let's Go Trivia. And you can catch him live at our Patterson Library Friends Trivia Fundraiser on Friday, March 6th. There's a snow date, which is Friday, March 13th, and tickets are $50 and include delicious light bites, wine, and prizes and raffles for chance. And don't forget, we have free on-site babysitting for kids 3 to 10 with our youth services department. Registration is required and space is limited, so sign up quickly. You have to be a ticket holder in order to sign up your kids. So grab your friends, come solo, or just come and meet new people and join the fun. So you can get the tickets on our website at pattersonlibrary.org. There is a big icon. Just click on that. It'll take you right to the page where you can purchase your tickets. Okay, and then you have to register your kids on our website calendar. And if you're interested in joining our Patterson Library Friends group, just reach out to us. They are a great group of people that do something really special for us and give back to the community. So if you're interested, you can find us on the website as well. Just email me at pr@pattersonlibrary.org, and I'd be happy to give you some information. And we're excited about this fun trivia night, and I hope you will all join us and hope to see you there. Thank you for tuning in to the Patterson Library Connection. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to help us grow, please share it with a friend. You can follow and subscribe to our podcast on our website, pattersonlibrary.org, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. This podcast was recorded at the Patterson Library in Patterson, New York. Special thanks to our sound engineer, producer, and composer, Adam Bernier, our library director, Stephanie Harrison, our board of trustees, and to you, our listeners. I'm your host, Lillie Muscente. We'll see you next time on the Patterson Library Connection. The Patterson Library trustees and staff do not promote nor endorse the opinions of our guests.